that night. The music was playing, the stars were shining, and then I saw you. The sound system was glowing in the moonlight, sweet reggae floating through the air. I was standing by the dance floor smiling when I noticed you standing there. You wore a smile that stopped the evening, a look I'll never forget. And when you reached your hand toward me, my whole future had just been met. The music carried us together, two strangers moving to the beat, not knowing life was writing history. Every time our eyes would meet, one song, one glance, one beautiful chance. It was our first dance under the island sky. Our first dance, and the years went flying by. What started with one dance never had the chance to end, because you're still my lover, still my best friend. First dance, last dance, forever in between. The years came moving like the ocean, bringing sunshine, bringing rain. We built a life from simple moments, through every joy and every pain. There were babies crying in the morning, family gathered around the table, long work days and tired evenings, yet our love remained stable. The records changed, the decades changed, the world became something new. But every time a reggae song started, I still reached for you. The seasons passed, the years flew by, but love never said goodbye. It was our first dance under the island sky. Our first dance, and the years went flying by. From young hearts dreaming to gray hair shining silver in the light, still holding each other, still feeling right. Oh, started with one dance, never had the chance to end, because you're still my lover, still my best friend. First dance, last dance, forever in between. Now the grandchildren laugh around us, and photographs fill every wall. Each picture holds a little memory of the journey through it all. Sometimes we sit and tell the stories of the places we have been, and every tale somehow begins with the night we first stepped in. I see the silver in your hair now, you see the wrinkles on my face, but all these years have only added more beauty and more grace, because real love isn't measured by youth or passing time. It's measured by two faithful hearts still walking side by side. reach your hand across the distance, and my heart still says hello. We move slowly to the rhythm, not as fast as we once could, but somehow every step feels sweeter, because we've loved this long and good. The years may change our bodies, but they cannot touch our souls. And every dance we share together makes our story whole. One life, one love, one blessing from above. It was our first dance under the island sky. Our first dance, and the years went flying by. From young hearts dreaming to gray hair shining silver in the light, still holding each other, still feeling right. Oh, it started with one dance, never had the chance to end, because you're still my lover, still my best friend. And when the final song is playing, years from now when life is through, I'll still be reaching for your hand, just like I did when I first saw you. First dance, forever ours. I still remember that night. The music was playing, the stars were shining, and then I saw you. Yeah. The sound system was glowing in the moonlight, sweet reggae floating through the air. I was standing by the dance floor smiling when I noticed you standing there. You wore a smile that stopped the evening, a look I'll never forget. And when you reached your hand toward me, my whole future had just been met. The music carried us together. Time has touched our faces, but it could never touch our love. Every line tells a story, every wrinkle holds a memory. Yeah. I see the morning sunlight on your face, tracing roads that weren't there years ago. Little lines carved by laughter and living, places only true love gets to know. Some came from nights we stayed up talking, some from days we worried over dreams, some from smiling through family photographs and celebrating life's victories. The mirror may tell us we're older, but it never tells the whole story, 'cause every mark that time is given adds another chapter to our glory. The years have painted portraits only faithful hearts can understand, and every line is proof that we walk this road hand in hand. These wrinkles are full of memories, everyone has a tale to tell, of summer days and winter nights, of loving each other well. Wrinkles full of memories, written by the passing years. Some were made by laughter, some were shaped by tears, but every single one reminds me of the beautiful life we've known. These wrinkles full of memories. footsteps fill the house with music before they grew and moved away. I remember first vacations together, long drives beneath the open sky, and dancing barefoot in the kitchen while old reggae records played nearby. Life wasn't always easy for us. There were mountains we had to climb, but somehow every challenge we survived made our hearts stronger over time. Now we sit and tell the stories, sometimes laughing until we cry, and every memory becomes more precious as another year goes by. The years may change our faces, but they cannot change what's true. Every wrinkle on my face still somehow leads back to you. These wrinkles are full of memories. Everyone has a tale to tell of summer days and winter nights, of loving each other well. Wrinkles full of memories written by the passing years. Some were made by laughter, some were shaped by tears, but every single one reminds me of the beautiful life we've known. These wrinkles full of memories made our love a home. Young love shines like sunlight, bright and beautiful to see. But love that survives a lifetime carries a deeper kind of beauty, because beauty isn't only found in smooth skin or youthful eyes. Sometimes beauty lives within the wisdom that survives. I wouldn't trade a single wrinkle or any silver in my hair, because every sign of growing older means I got to love you there. The years have been our artist, painting gently as they passed, and every brushstroke tells the story of a love built to last. Tonight we're sitting on the front porch, watching another sunset fade. The same sky that watched our first beginning now blesses the life we made. Your hand still fits inside my hand, like it always somehow knew. And even after all these decades, my favorite place remains with you. The world keeps changing all around us, but some things never drift apart, because time may touch our bodies, yet it cannot age the heart. Every year, every smile has made this journey worth the while. These wrinkles are full of memories. Everyone has a tale to tell of summer days the sounds in this world, there's one I'll always recognize, one that still makes my heart smile. Your voice, yeah. I still remember how you sounded the first time you said my name. A simple word became a melody, and nothing's ever been the same. Through all the years and changing seasons, that familiar sound has stayed with me, like a favorite song that never ages, or waves returning faithfully to the sea. I've heard crowds in city traffic, televisions and radios playing loud, but somehow your voice always finds me, even in the middle of a crowd. And every time you call across the room, something inside me still replies, because after all these years together, your voice remains my sweetest surprise. Some things fade, some things change, but this feeling remains. You're still my favorite voice after all these years, the sound that calms my worries and dries away my tears. Still my favorite voice, still my favorite song, the place my heart keeps running to, no matter how long. When the world gets noisy and life becomes a storm, your voice still feels like sunshine, still feels warm. Still my favorite voice, still my favorite voice. I've heard you laugh at family dinners, I've heard you sing along off key, I've heard you whisper in the darkness when it was only you and me. I've heard your voice through happy moments and through the hardest days we've known, through hospital rooms and celebrations, every chapter we've called home. Sometimes late at night we're talking, sharing stories we've told before, yet somehow I never get tired of hearing them once more. Because it's never just the words you're saying, it's the heart behind every phrase, a lifetime of love wrapped inside the sound I've cherished all these days. Every laugh, every sigh still makes my heart fly. You're still my favorite voice after all these years, the sound that calms my worries and dries away my tears. Still my favorite voice, still my favorite song, the place my heart keeps running to, no matter how long. When the world gets noisy and life becomes a storm, your voice still feels like sunshine, still feels warm. Still my favorite voice, still my favorite voice. The years have added softness, a little wisdom to the tone. Time has painted gentle colors into the voice I've always known. I hear every memory inside it, every victory and every scar, every traveled far. And when our grandchildren gather, listening to the stories that you tell, I sit there smiling quietly, because I know that voice so well. The world may celebrate young love in all its beauty for a while, but there's something sacred about a voice that still makes you smile after a lifetime. Still my favorite voice, still my favorite melody, still my home. Tonight we're sitting by the window, watching evening settle in. The room is filled with quiet comfort, the kind that only years can bring. You ask me if I need another blanket, a simple question, nothing grand. Yet hearing you say those little words still feels exactly as it planned. Because love isn't always fireworks or grand displays beneath the sky. Sometimes love is hearing a familiar voice and feeling grateful inside. And if I had another lifetime, one thing I know I'd choose: to spend it listening to your stories and falling in love with that voice anew. Every year, every choice still leads me to your voice. You're still my favorite voice after all these years. The sound that calms my worries and dries away my tears. Still my favorite voice, still my favorite song, still my favorite song. The place my heart keeps running to, no matter how long. When the world gets noisy and life becomes a storm, your voice still feels like sunshine, still feels warm, still my favorite voice. Out of all the sounds in this world, this one I'd always. Sunday morning sunshine, a gentle breeze in the air, your hand in mine, sweet reggae playing softly. Life feels good, yeah. The morning sun is climbing through the mango trees, painting golden colors on the yard. The neighborhood is waking up slowly, while we sit here letting down our guard. The old record player spinning softly, a lover's rock classic from long ago. And every note feels like an old friend, bringing back memories we both know. The coffee's warm upon the table, the birds are singing in harmony. And sitting here beside you this morning feels exactly where I'm meant to be. Years ago we used to chase tomorrow, always running somewhere new. Now my favorite destination is a Sunday morning spent with you. No hurry, no race, just love in its sweetest place. Sunday reggae and rocking chairs, sunshine dancing everywhere, gray hair shining in the light, everything feels right. Sunday reggae and rocking chairs, so grandchildren stop by sometimes too. The house fills up with laughter and stories, then settles back to me and you. We talk about old adventures, the roads we travel hand in hand, the lessons learned through every season, and things we never planned. Sometimes we laugh until we're crying, remembering little moments from the past. Funny how the smallest memories often become the ones that last. The years may have slowed our footsteps, but they've deepened every smile, and every Sunday feels like a blessing worth staying for a while. The years flew, the love grew, and I do it all again with you. Sunday reggae and rocking chairs, sunshine dancing everywhere, gray hair shining in the light. Everything feels right. Sunday reggae and rocking chairs, a lifetime of love we share. No place I'd rather be than right here with you and me. The world keeps turning, but we're sitting still, listening to sweet reggae and enjoying what we've built. Sunday reggae and rocking chairs. Some people spend their lives searching for happiness everywhere, never realizing it can be found in a simple rocking chair. Not in a world, not in fame, not in places far away, but in the comfort of a faithful heart that chooses you every day. The music plays another favorite song, and you begin to softly sing along. Your voice still makes me smile, just like it did all along. And sitting here beside you, watching another Sunday pass, I realize these little moments are the richest treasures that last. Sunday reggae, rocking chairs, sweet love everywhere. The afternoon drifts into evening, the sky painted orange rocking chairs forever. The morning sun is climbing through the mango trees, painting gold. It's just a house to some people, but to us, it's a lifetime of memories. Every room has a story. Every wall knows our names. Yeah. I remember when we first walked through the doorway, two young dreamers with more hope than money. The paint was fading on the old walls, but somehow it looked beautiful to me. There wasn't much inside those empty rooms, just a mattress and a borrowed chair. But love was already moving in beside us, turning simple spaces into something rare. The kitchen held our first shared dinners, we heard our midnight talks, and every corner slowly learned the rhythm of our hearts. The roof sheltered our dreams from storms, the windows framed our changing years, and little by little, room by room, we filled this place with love and tears. Brick by brick, day by day, love built more than walls this way. This is the house we fill with love, the house where our story grew. Every room holds a memory, every memory leads to you. The laughter still echoes through the hallways, the joy still lingers in the air. This is the house we fill with love, and your heart is everywhere. The years went by, true. This house became a home because I shared it with you. The living room remembers Christmas mornings, wrapped gifts beneath the tree. The dining table still remembers family gathered happily. The children's hide marks on the doorway are still standing there today, tiny reminders of the seasons that quietly slipped away. The bedrooms heard bedtime stories, the backyard heard laughter in the sun. The walls watched generations grow and witnessed all we'd become. Some nights brought celebration, some nights brought concern and fear, but through every chapter of our journey, love always remained here. The years moved fast, the moments flew, yet every memory feels brand new. This is the house we fill with love, the house where our story grew. Every room holds a memory, every memory leads to you. The laughter still echoes through the hallways, the joy still lingers in the air. This is the house we fill with love, and your heart is everywhere. The years went by, but one thing stayed true. This house became a home because I shared it with you. People often think a house is strongest homes are built from moments that time can never take. 1,000 conversations, a million little smiles, ordinary days that became extraordinary across the passing miles. The furniture may age, the colors may slowly fade, but the love inside these walls will never disappear or change. 'Cause every floorboard carries footprints, every doorway knows our names, and every sunset through these windows still feels exactly the same. Reminding us how much it's grown. We sit together on the front porch, watching another sunset glow, and every brick around us whispers stories only we can know. If these walls could speak, they'd tell the world about a love that stayed, a love that turned an ordinary house into something heavenly. Because in the end, the greatest treasure was never what we own. It was a life we built together inside the place we called home. One house, one dream, one love through everything. This is the house we filled with love, the house where our story grew. Every room holds a memory, every memory leads to you. The laughter still echoes through the hallways, the joy still lingers in the air. This is the house we fill with love, and your heart is everywhere. The years went by, but one thing stayed true. This house became a home because I shared it with you. It's just a house to some people, but to us, it's a lifetime of memories. Every room. Listen to that laughter running through the hallways. Sounds like yesterday and forever. At the same time, yeah. The front door swings wide on a Saturday morning. Little footsteps race across the floor. Tiny voices fill the quiet spaces, bringing life to every room once more. The toys are scattered through the living room. The sofa becomes a pirate ship at sea, and suddenly this old house feels younger, just like it used to be. I watch them chasing dreams through the backyard, the same yard where our children used to play, and memories come dancing through the sunshine like old friends return. They climb upon my lap for stories, the same stories they've heard before, about first dances, old adventures, and the love that opened every door. Their eyes grow wide with wonder as they listen to every word, and somehow through their fascination, our history keeps being heard. I see your smile inside their faces, I hear your kindness in their tone. It's amazing how love keeps traveling long after the years have flown. Some have your laugh, some have my stubbornness, some have both somehow, and every little trait reminds me of the life we're living now. The years move fast, the roots grew deep, and now the harvest is ours to keep. Sitting here surrounded by family, I found a richer kind of gold. It's hearing little voices call our names, it's watching generations meet, it's knowing that the love we planted still grows strong and sweet. The years gave us silver hair, and time has slowed our pace, but these little hearts keep teaching us how joy can fill a place. And when they reach for our hands or fall asleep upon our knees, I thank the heavens for the blessing of these precious memories. Love lives on. Oh, the evening slowly settles in. Parents gather up their things. One by one, the little voices fade like birds upon the wing. The house grows quiet once again. The toys are finally put away, but the echoes of their laughter still remain long after they leave. You sit beside me, smiling softly, and I know you're thinking it too. How swaying to the rhythm, still in love, still dancing, yeah. The record starts spinning in the corner, a familiar melody fills the room. The same sweet reggae we've been loving since we were young beneath the moon. Back then our dreams were just beginning, the future stretched beyond our sight. Now the years sit gently on our shoulders like stars appearing in the night. Your silver hair catches the lamplight, a beautiful crown of passing years. Every strand holds 1,000 memories, every smile survived the tears. The mirror tells us we've grown older, but the music tells another story. Because every time this rhythm finds us, our hearts return to their glory. The years roll by, the love stayed true, and every song still leads to you. Gray hair and sweet reggae, still dancing through the years. Gray hair and sweet reggae, still smiling through the tears. The records keep on playing, the love keeps growing strong. Gray hair and sweet reggae, our forever song. Through every season, through everything we've seen, gray hair and sweet reggae, the sweetest love I've ever known. The children have children of their own now. The house is quieter than before, but when the music starts on Sunday evening, we find ourselves back on the dance floor. The steps may be a little slower, the rhythm may move differently today, but somehow every dance feels richer, because we earned it along the way. We watch the world keep changing, watch decades come and go, yet some things remain unshaken, like the love we've come to know. 1,000 sunsets couldn't measure the gratitude inside my heart for every year we've shared together, and every chapter played its part. The years flew fast, this beautiful age. The moon hangs softly above us. The room is glowing warm and low. You lean your head upon my shoulder, just like decades ago. The music wraps around our memories, every note a treasured friend, reminding us that love isn't measured by where it starts, but how it ends. And when the final record finishes and the evening fades away, I'll still be grateful for this journey, for every year, for every day. Because life's greatest gift wasn't fortune or fame or anything money could buy. It was growing old beside the person who still makes my heart fly. One life, one love, one blessing sent from above. Gray hair and sweet reggae, still dancing through the years. Gray hair and sweet reggae, still smiling through the tears. The records keep on playing, the love keeps growing strong. Gray hair and sweet reggae, our forever song. Through every season, through everything we've seen, gray hair and sweet reggae, the sweetest love I've ever known. And when another record starts, yeah. The house is quiet now, the lights are low, the record is playing softly. Come closer, let's dance, yeah. The evening settles gently all around us. The day's long journey finally comes to rest. The lamp beside the window softly glows, painting shadows across your dress. An old lover's rock record starts spinning, a melody we've loved for many years. And suddenly the room begins remembering a lifetime filled with laughter and tears. You reach your hands toward me smiling, the same smile that first stole my heart. And in that simple moment I remember we never truly been apart. The world outside keeps moving quickly, but in this room time slows down, because love has found its favorite rhythm in the place where we are found. No crowd, no stage, just love growing wiser with age. Slow dancing in the living room, just dancing in the living room beneath the silver moon. No fancy celebration, no reason needed to begin. Just slow dancing in the living room and falling in love again. The photographs upon the mantle watch us moving side by side, holding little pieces of the journey we've shared throughout this life. The children have their own families now, the house has grown more still with time. Yet somehow every room feels warmer whenever your hand is holding mine. The years have softened every movement, our steps aren't quite the same as before, but every dance feels far more precious than any dance upon a crowded floor. Because the beauty isn't in perfection, it's in the history that we share. Every turn carries a memory, every glance says, I'm still here. The years passed, the love stayed, and every promise we made remains. Slow dancing in the living room, just me and you tonight. Slow dancing in the living room, everything feels right. The music keeps on playing, our hearts still know the tune. Slow dancing in the living room beneath the silver moon. No fancy celebration, no reason needed to begin. Just slow dancing in the living room and falling in love again. Some people think romance belongs to youth and younger days, but they've never seen two faithful hearts still choosing love this way. Because romance isn't fireworks or flowers brought on cue. Sometimes it's simply holding someone close who spent a lifetime loving you. It's knowing every story by heart, yet still wanting to hear it again. It's finding comfort in familiar arms, like a lifelong friend. And if I could freeze one moment forever, it might be this simple scene. You and me, a reggae melody, in the life we've always dreamed, babe. Still in love. The record reaches its final chorus, the night grows deeper, calm and sweet, but neither one of us is ready to let the music leave our feet. So we linger in the moment, holding on a little longer still, because after all these years together, you remain my greatest thrill. The room may not seem extraordinary to anyone passing by, yet to me it's a palace built from memories, a little piece of paradise. And every slow dance we share together adds another page to our song, the song that's been playing for decades and somehow keeps growing strong. One room, one embrace, one lifetime wrapped in grace. Slow dancing in the living room, just me and you tonight. Slow dancing in the living room, everything feels right. The music keeps on playing, our hearts still know the tune. Slow dancing in the living room beneath the silver moon. No fancy celebration, no reason needed to begin. Just slow dancing in the living room and falling in love again. And if tomorrow brings another sunset, one thing I know is true, I'll always save my favorite dance for a living room with you. in the living room forever. The record slows, the lights grow dim, but love keeps dancing, slow dancing. People always ask, what were the best years of your life? Was it youth? Was it success? Was it the adventures? I always give the same answer. You. Watch the seasons come and go, seen the world change before my eyes. I've stood beneath 1,000 sunsets and countless star-filled skies. I've known victories worth celebrating and days that tested all I knew. But when I look back through the years, the brightest memory is you. Not the places that we traveled, not the things we came to own, but the moments shared between us that made this life a home. Every laugh around the dinner table, every dream we chased together, every storm we somehow weathered made our story stronger than ever. The years flew fast, the memories grew, and every road kept leading back to you. The best years were you, the best years were us. Not because life was perfect, but because we had trust. The best years were you, walking by my side through every joy and heartache, through every changing tide. If I could live this life again, there is nothing I would undo, because the best years of my life, the best years were you. I remember when we first started, two young hearts with simple plans, holding dreams bigger than our pockets, holding futures in our hands. We built a life one day at a time, not always knowing where we'd go, but somehow every step felt easier because we never walked alone. There were mornings full of promise, there were nights of worry too. Yet even in our hardest moments, I found strength because of you. Looking back, I finally understand what truly matters in the end. Not what we gathered through the years, but who remained your closest friend. The years may pass, the hair turns gray, but love keeps lighting up the way. The best years were you, oh, the best years were us. Not because life was perfect, but because we had trust. The best years were you, walking by my side through every joy and heartache, through every changing tide. If I could live this life again, there is nothing I would undo, because the best years of my life, The best years were you. And now the evenings arrive more gently, and the pace of life is slow. We spend more time remembering the roads we used to roam. The children have stories of their own now. The grandchildren fill the halls, and somehow every blessing traces back to the love that started it all. Sometimes we sit beside the window, watching another sunset fade, and I realize every beautiful memory was built from the choices we made. Because true wealth isn't counted by numbers or worldly gain. It's counted by the people you love and the memories that remain. Oh, the best years, were you. The best year. Every season, the best year. Every dream. Tonight, the stars shine softly above us, just like they did so long ago. You reach your hand across the silence, and my heart still says hello. The best years were you. Forever. We've danced through the years, through sunshine and rain, through laughter and tears. And if I had one wish, it would be this: keep holding me until the last song plays. Yeah. I remember the night we first met, a sweet reggae rhythm in the air. Two young hearts standing in the moonlight, never knowing how far we'd go from there. The years unfolded like a melody, each chapter adding harmony. Some notes were joyful, some were bittersweet, yet together they became our symphony. We built a life from simple promises, turned dreams into memories we could hold. And every passing year became more precious, like a favorite story lovingly told. Now the mirror shows silver reflections, and time rests softly on our face. But when I look into your eyes this evening, I still see that same beautiful place. The music changed, the years moved on, but our hearts kept dancing to the same song. Until the last song plays, I'll be right here with you. Until the last song plays, holding the love we knew. Through every season, through every turning page, I'll keep dancing beside generations bloom and grow. Seen family gather round our table, sharing the love we came to know. We sat through quiet Sunday mornings, listened to old records spin, and every time the music started, we found ourselves in love again. There were storms we thought might break us, moments that tested all we had, yet somehow every challenge strengthened a beautiful bond we never let go. And now the years feel like a treasure, a collection of blessings gathered slowly. Every wrinkle, every memory, proof that love can age gracefully. The road was long, the journey true, and every mile was worth it with you. Until the last song plays, I'll be right here with you. Until the last song plays, holding the love we knew. Through every season, through every turning page, I'll keep dancing beside you. Until the last song plays, when the lights grow dim and the night turns gray, my heart will still be yours. Until the last song plays. If tomorrow never came, I'd still feel blessed beyond measure, because loving you became the greatest gift and treasure. Not the places that we traveled, not the things we came to own, but every ordinary moment that together became gold. The front porch conversations, the living room dances late at night, the family photographs on the wall, the way you still make everything feel right. Some people spend a lifetime searching for a love that's true and stays. I found mine long ago, and I've cherished every day. Until the last song plays, still dancing, still believing, still in love, still in love. Tonight the stars seem extra bright, as if heaven paused to see two hearts still moving to the rhythm of a lifelong melody. The record spins a little slower, the evening settles peacefully, and every note reminds me gently how beautiful this life can be. You place your hand inside my hand, the way you've done for all these years, and suddenly every memory returns, every smile, every tear. If this dance lasts forever, I wouldn't ask for anything more, because every step beside you has been worth waiting for. One heart, one song, one love that stayed strong. Until the last song plays, I'll be right here with you. Until the last song plays, holding the love we knew. Through every season, through every turning page, I'll keep dancing beside you. Until the last song plays, when the lights grow dim, and the night turns gray, my heart will still be yours. Until the last song plays. We've danced through the years, there's sunshine and rain, through laughter and tears. And if I had one wish, it would be this: keep holding me until the last song plays. Yeah. we first met.